back on the dirt. So I'm back on my S22, which I love, and I'm probably going to need to mess with the suspension a little bit because I don't have the roller 3D printed mod in right now. I was doing some work on it. I was going to change all the wheels out to TPU, and then when I tried it out, it didn't work out, so I didn't have fresh HTPLA wheels ready to go, so I'm just gonna hold off. And I've put the stock mechanism back on. Only thing is I have taken the rubber sliders completely, or the rubber cleaner things off. So hopefully that gets rid of some friction. And I've got it lubed up with the some, what is it, PTFE dry lube. I just coated it on the, the plastic part of the sliders and tried to get it really nice and saturated onto those things, and just cleaned out the channels really well. Those channels need to be cleaned out so much, especially once it starts raining more often. It's going to be a lot of getting crap out of there. With the bearing sliders, I could get really good rebound happening on the S22, but without that friction on the master, it's really easy to get that rebound to pop. It's really hard to tune it like how you would want to tune it, but you can tune it certain ways and then just learn to ride it like that, and it's kind of fun to just have really stiff suspension with fast rebound and be able to like pogo stick over shit. You can do that with the low friction sliders, but with the stock sliders, everything moves a little slower. I feel like I'm moving really slow right now. It's the sun though. I can't go faster than I can see the trail. Oh, I love being on the S22. Just feels like an easier ride. I'm not talking about suspension or anything, just maneuverability wise. I don't think it's very much lighter than the Master, but it feels a lot lighter. That makes sense. So like actually whip it around. Of course that could always just be like the tire or something, but yeah, I don't know. It's everything. It's not just one thing, it's the whole wheel. I'm gonna check out these jumps really quick. Oh man, it feels so good on this. Oh, I love it. This one's just so steep. Steep, and then that rock kind of just makes you spook a little bit. How's it going?
What is that thing?
It's an electric unicycle.
I know those were thieves.
It's got a suspension on it.
Dude, no way. DVO?
Oh yeah, I threw a DVO on it first thing. I ride a mountain bike too.
No way. Where'd you find that thing?
This one's kind of new actually. I just got it like 2 months ago or something. Yeah.
I saw you cruising up and I'm like, no way, he has a motorized unicycle.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is it electric?
Yeah.
All battery?
Yeah, this whole like rectangle right here that the shit's all mounted to is all just batteries. And then everything that controls it is in this little like cockpit pod thing up here. All the, you know, circuit boards and stuff.
So it's kind of like those one wheels, like how it self-balances.
Yeah, I used to have a one wheel because I've seen these things before, like 5-10 years ago or something.
Yeah.
And they didn't do cool shit. So I thought the one wheel was the way to go, and I had one of those for a while. I sold it to get one of these because this is just like the clearance, you know? You don't have a freaking deck sticking out. Yeah. I finally found some jumps. These are the only ones I can really find out here.
Yeah, me and my buddies built these like years ago.
Oh yeah, this first one's so sweet.
Yeah. If you like go all the way down, you know where like that concrete pool is?
No, not really.
Okay, well, like over like the second little hill over there, like kind of underneath that, there's some pretty big kickers. I haven't been over there for a while. But,
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Where'd you pick it up?
Huh?
Where'd you pick it up?
Just online. There's a website. There's all kinds of them. If you just search for EUC, this one's called a S22. It's made by King Song.
I'd be so scared hitting jumps on that thing.
Well, you can't.
That's gnarly.
It's weird, but once you get used to it, think about it. Your front tire is, you know what I mean? You're never like, oh, my front tire's up here and my back tire's down there. You're never doing really weird stuff with your body, and you can't go over the bars. The worst thing that happens when you crash is like your legs get kind of banged up from it hitting you, but you just like slide out.
Yeah.
I'll hit these again on the way down probably. I want to hit it one more time. It's so fun. This first one right here is such a good one. All right, I'll see you guys around. It's always nice to have a good encounter with the local mountain bikers. All you gotta do is send it a little and they're like, whoa, dude. Let's just see that again. They're never like, get that shit out of here. Just don't get in their way. Oh, I got a package. Too bad I'm like 250 miles away from home. But yeah, even with the stock sliders, I'm digging this ride right now. It's, I mean, I'm obviously too new to be a fanboy of anybody, right? And I love my RS. I hate that I've been talking so much shit on the Master. I think that I just need to step away and be like, it was never meant to do what I want it to do. I want it to be an S22 and it's not, and that's okay. There's a place for the Master in the world. Yeah, I just like the S22 better. Simple. Like, this is a rougher ride over all this little tiny, like, tiny bumps and stuff because of the friction, but being able to drop things and jump things and land in flat areas with no transition, that's just confidence. I'll deal with the freaking bumps. Like, I just want to not freaking bottom out when I'm doing something that's kind of scary, or not really scary, but like I know it's gonna be a big impact. Alright, so it's weird that because the Master can rebound better, it feels lighter when you try to like hop it. And like, because the S22 doesn't really want to let go of the sliders and let it slide, the friction just kind of stops the rebound from happening. And so when you try to do a nice little bunny hop, it's just feels like you actually lifting the entire wheel. And the suspension's not helping you out at all. Did not feel like that way with my bearing mod. It's still rideable stock though. Alright, so this is going to be kind of newish territory for me. I've gone up a little bit. But I've never gone up past a certain point. This is a very loose, rocky, zero traction-y kind of trail. I know it only gets worse. Because the point where I got to last time I went this way, I ended up turning around when I saw a big old sandy freaking pit in front of a rock that you had to try to get some acceleration up. I don't think I had a leash, so didn't want to go tumbly all the way down. I feel like my pads don't feel super locked in right now. Did switch them back and forth from the master. Alright, I think I'm coming up on the first little cool feature. Oh no, I guess I still got a ways to go. If this is even the way that I went the last time, because there was a fork back there. I could have taken a different way. Oh, this is interesting. I'm gonna be careful on this one. This might be a good opportunity for me to change my whole setup right when I'm about to hit something. I want to be a little lower than the mark. Left one felt okay. That one feels better now. Alright, well. Here goes nothing. Alright, yeah, I should have looked at this first. It's gonna make me want to stay right. And that's where the pedal clip hazard is. Easy money. Just couldn't run at it with speed. Definitely isn't the way that I went up one time though, so I'm wondering if what I'm going down is the way that I went up that one time. Alright, this is more my style. Oh yeah, the trail got a whole lot better once we got away from the fucking the drop. Now I'm not really on the mountain anymore. And I don't think I've ever ridden. Oh! I remember that part. Alright, so that little... It was my right now. I think that's the way that I went last time, where I was like... thinking I was going right now. I totally remember that little feature. Yep. Even with the stock sliders being all shitty, I love this 22. Out here in this rocky fucking dropping 3 feet really often type area, it is just the best wheel for it. Whew. That downhill got me pretty good. And then, yeah, I know this is gonna have some interesting stuff. This is definitely the way that I was trying to go up just now. Oh. And we caught a pedal. But I mean, like, yeah. I blame that new rock that wasn't there last time. Yeah, I was just talking to mountain bikers. They're like talking about, you know, bailing and shit. I mean, a mountain bike might not bail right there, but anyway, but for us, that big rock's a problem. But that's all the bail is. I mean, I was going slow as hell, but I don't know. How can you fucking fly down shit like this? Maybe I will one day. I'm just gonna keep riding these trails. Do like the more advanced trails than the ones down in the canyon floor. If I can learn to get speed on these, that'd be it would be cool. But then if I do a pedal clip like that, it's going to be a lot more of an injury. What was that? Yeah, that was not fun on the Master. Alright. Now we're into the fast lane. This is the part where I like to see. I really need to start doing like a Strava or something here. I can see what I'm doing. Time trial-y wise. Because this is the part where I like to try to focus up and ride well on the downhill. It's very minor downhill, but it's enough where you don't have to climb, and every bit of motor input's just making you go faster downhill. You don't need it to sustain speed. Like a champ. And dig into there. Swoop right around that rock. Get low in the turns. Alright, we gotta climb a little bit here. Try to keep it going quickly. Weave through the rocks. Keep an eye out for that left turn. Here it is. Not going the wrong way this time. Honestly, I think that's the first time I didn't go the wrong way at that fork. Alright, so got the dodgy rocks coming up right here. I'm not gonna dodge them this time, I'm just gonna bonk them over it. Oh, yeah, there's no chance I'd do that with the master. I just clear that whole rock. I just like, it doesn't feel as stable to run it shit with. Woo! Yeah, I love this little trail. Might as well finish off the trail, even though my truck's up the hill a little bit. I'll just ride the street back up there. Yeah, I was a little worried about trying S22 again with the stock sliders, but it's, after riding the master, I'd still choose this over that for this trail and most trails I do. Whew. Oh. Whoa. Sometimes I come into those bottlenecks where I think I'm in a pedal clip and got an idea what I'll do to get through it, and then as it gets closer I'm just like, man, I really hope this works. Then it gets a little closer and I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna work, but that's all I got right now, it's coming. And then you just go for it, and then when you don't slap a pedal, you're like, oh sweet. Whoa. I need to like whip it and turn real quick. I definitely think it's easier with this wheel than the Master. One more into the road gap, a little bit more fun trail riding, and then we're gonna be done. Probably need to go on a ride tomorrow because I didn't get enough today. I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's getting dark at like 4:30. I don't know if this is a good place to ride at night. I don't know what the wildlife's like out here. What sorts of things go bump in the night in Bishop. But I've got plenty of lights. I mean, who cares if I gotta go a little slower? Still do all this stuff in the dark. Maybe not the up the mountain stuff. Cause I had a just after how nervous I was doing it in the daylight, I don't think I'd want to do it in the night. Although now that I've done it once, I probably won't even worry about it next time. I've already got a plan to attack all of the hard parts, and it all worked. I don't know how I pedal clipped that one time. Oh yeah, it's because that fucking rock that got moved right into the middle of the trail. We're blaming that. We still got, yeah, we got a rocky jump here. And then we got another little one right here. Up and down. And let's say that's another great performance by the old S22. Still has a full battery. My rides definitely are not the longest, but I don't have that much time, so yeah, it is what it is. But I get the most out of it. I learn a lot every day. And that's what I enjoy. Progression. The best thing about starting something new is you're absolutely terrible at it, and feels really good to get better at stuff, so you have nowhere to go but up. But there's still plenty of trails for me to mess with out here. Stoked on that one we found up on the ridge today. Start doing all those ones that are up higher on the mountain a little bit. So that was a little scary. It's good to get a little scared sometimes, especially when, I mean, it's a really not that steep of a slope if you fall down off the trail. It just I don't know, you like look out and you're so high up, it's just like a natural fear of heights type thing kicks in. But yeah, I'm just gonna start rambling a lot, so I'm gonna get off the GoPro. But yeah, this has been Trub having fun on his S22 again after riding the Master for 2 weeks. See you next time.